Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we're playing Vultures, Scavengers of Death demo. It's a demo, as you can tell by the word demo. That's the clue. This is basically if Resident Evil 2 for the PlayStation 1, right, the original Resident Evil 2, was a tactics game. That's what they made, and I think it's awesome. So I got sent this a while back. It's available in the Steam Next Fest, and hopefully for a while yet, because I'm playing this really late. I meant to cover this last week, but things got away from me there for a bit. So we're going to start a new game. I mean, even that bow, and it says Resident Evil 2. Like, that's... They got all the same kind of, you know, audio, like, flourishes and stuff, which is awesome. So this demo just includes the first level. I don't know how big the first level is, by the way. No idea. But we'll find out, I guess. So, February the 1st, 1993. Which is actually a few years earlier than Resident Evil came out and was based in, I think. But whatever. It's 90s, so good job. Also, this absolutely looks like Leon Kennedy's hand, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's actually the hand of the guy that we are playing, who's different. Salento Valley, one of the world's industrial center, fell into chaos after a massive explosion at the Eugenesis Tower, which is a great name for like an evil organization. Really, really good. Within hours, the population turned into zombies and the metropolis collapsed. The city was placed under total quarantine. March the 2nd, 1993, a mysterious client has contracted the Vultures, a covert infiltration unit known for recovering valuable assets in high-risk zones. Which is actually a really cool name, I think, Vultures. You know, because they're scavengers, right? So going in there and picking through the bodies in these, like, you know, dangerous areas, whether it be like combat areas or whatever, you know. It's just picking through the remains. It's pretty grim, but like a cool nickname. Cool nickname. Their mission: enter the quarantine city, reach the upper levels of the Eugenesis Tower, and determine the source of the infection, with the hope of securing a cure. Very fun. Yes, I'm sure, thank you. So, the game does feature 2 characters. I think this is the only one available in the demo at the moment, though. But there's also a woman who is different. She focuses more on, I think, like, stealth and melee, whereas this guy just, like, shoots everything. So, standard. But pretty cool. I like that there's 2 different sort of game, you know, sort of like... almost game modes, almost, you know, so the game will change quite a lot when you change, just because you have to tackle things very differently. And I think that's cool, because again, that follows that same Resident Evil design ethos from the PlayStation 1 days. So, Ash's The Last Witness is the first level, and only one in this demo, as far as I'm aware. Dr. Tiago Schultz, the scientist who worked for Eugenesis Corporation, sought refuge at the police station one day before the incident that changed everything. Our client suggests we investigate the station for any records or evidence Tiago may have left behind. This could be the first lead towards understanding what really happened. So I do like the fact that it's framed as your mission is to, like, climb this tower, but you're also doing a bit of, like, investigation beforehand, exploring more of the city. So it's not just going to be, like, you know, floor of an office building, floor of an office building, floor of an office building, spooky lab, floor of an office building. You know, it's going to have some variety, and I think starting with the police station is like the perfect thing to evoke that, you know, old school Resident Evil vibe. So I love it. I think it's really good. So we do have a Molotov we can bring along as well. So inventory management is a little simpler than Resident Evil. It doesn't have the little Tetris block thing going on, which I think is kind of a shame, but it does make things simpler, I suppose. But you only have a limited inventory of stuff, and you know what? There might be some Tetris block stuff, actually, because I think I found I think there's a shotgun, which I think might take 2. But I'm not sure. I might have hallucinated that. Anyway, yeah, so this arsenal will be storage between missions, apparently. So that Molotov was just in our arsenal, and we could bring it along or not. So obviously, if this ends up full, we're not going to be able to dump as much stuff back into our arsenal to have for later missions. So, you know, I think that's kind of cool. Anyway. I don't know how useful it'll be, but I like the potential there of having to sort of bring what you need and then bring back as much as you can for, like, later missions. I think it's fun. Leopoldo. So Satsuki here is the, like, again, this is very 90s, so we got our, like, hacker in the chair. You know, we got a guy in the chair. We have Satsuki here, who clearly is a hacker because she looks like all these lines on her make her look like she's a character out of Deus Ex, which again, perfect. Another great game to like borrow vibes from if you're trying to evoke that like 90s sort of in-sim thing. I think it's very cool. So Leopoldo, you there yet? Everything in order? Aside from the stench and the corpses. Yeah, lovely view. We need to find any record of Tiago Schultz. This was his last stop before the catastrophe. Where should I start? I'd look at the detective's office. A record of Tiago's arrival must be there. Controls. Use left click to move on tiles, interact with objects, or attack. Hold right click to rotate camera, and AP and MP. So basically, you got your movement points. You have 6 movement points outside of combat, but in combat, it's split between AP and MP, where you have 3 of one, 3 of the other. So you can move and shoot, basically. That's how that works. But actions are free when you're not in combat, because why bother wasting your time with having to manage AP and MP and skipping turns and stuff. So anyway. Inventory and interactive objects. Your inventory is limited and every item takes space. Weapons, supplies and keys must be managed with care. Explore carefully. Ammo, tools and documents may hide in plain sight, or where you least expect. Status effects. You could bleed, burn, stun or paralyze. All terrible things. Body parts. Combat isn't just about hitting enemies. It's about where you strike. Some attacks can target specific body parts, which is very fun. Cool. Cool. So, annoyingly, it does start you upside down from the map. Now the map is oriented correctly. So you can't move the camera around. Well, you can move it around. You can't like pan, but you can move the mini map, and you can also zoom out and move that around with right click too. So, yeah, let's just move in. So I don't think there's any items around here, but you can see there is a zombie. There's a zombie. Combat started. Right, so you can see we have AP and MP at the top. All these different actions are going to cost different things, so it's got your items listed here as well. You can push enemies away from you. You know, you can heal. You can walk, but you can also run and sneak. So these cost AP when you're in combat, but this one prevents enemies from being able to attack you. Running, I think the point of running costing AP is it's just additional moving. So you can walk, you can spend MP on walking, and then you can further spend AP to move further, right? So that's how that works. Whereas outside of combat, these will all just have different effects. Like this will get you seen more, this will get you seen less. Pretty simple. So if you want to attract people's attention, maybe running's the way to go. And yeah, sneak, let you sneak up to people and then like stab them or something, which is fun. So anyway, we have our pistol, so we're going to fire a pistol, and you can see we can pick body parts. However, I don't know if it's just because like you need to get upgrades for your pistol for it to matter or something, but it doesn't matter where you shoot. It doesn't matter where you shoot. You can see up on the top right, it does the same amount of damage and critical and chance to hit. It's all basically the same. Actually, chance to hit is slightly worse on the head, and it costs more AP to fire. But I think if you kill an enemy with a headshot, they're less likely to come back to life, because sometimes you will backtrack and enemies you've killed will be crawling around. But they're usually a lot easier to dispatch, so I don't feel too bad about not landing the headshot. I'm sure later on it's going to matter more. But anyway, let's just shoot him in the body. Take that, body. So that did also cost us 3 bullets, which is obviously not ideal, but what you can do is you can press I to go to your inventory, and you can swap these for free. So you don't need to worry about that. Space to end a turn. Hello there, fella. Combat knife. Oh, I just said weapon changed. You can just click down here to swap. I need to remember that. Stab in eyes. And again. Boop. There we go. Zombie dead. Nailed it. Nailed it. So, we can go down that way, through here, or up this way. I am going to go north first, because I have played a little bit of this demo, and this way seems a lot safer. In fact, let's go the other way anyway. Did he come back? No, he didn't. I don't know what determines their chance to come back, if it's duration of time has to pass, or what. Or, you know, amount of places entered. So you can see zombie, 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 and 24 hit points, 12 hit points, 24 out of 28. And there's another one over there with 6. So yeah, it's going to be horrible. So I don't really want to be here until I have like a shotgun or something. Or maybe the point is it wants you to sneak past them? But that's not really our thing. So there is something over here. So we're going to go pick that up. And this guy's definitely not going to come back up, is he? Pistol ammo. See, I wasn't lying. You thought I was fibbing. I was being honest. I know. I know. So one thing I do want to do... So it doesn't have the hotbar to swap weapons when you're not in combat. I guess it's because it's free. It doesn't really matter, but... That one's locked. My bad. But yeah, let's get in here. Okay. I think we might end up in a bit of a brawl here, you know? But... Oh yeah, I need to click up here. I keep clicking on the weapon, because I think that lets you use the weapon. It doesn't. So, I mean, I can get a free shot into the head, I suppose. Thing is, in the top right, it does say weapon 100%, distance 0%, head 0%. I don't know what that means. I mean, I think that's your hit chance. But then it doesn't say it's like an extra 5% or something. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, I think maybe that's just not calculating it properly. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to shoot them in the body. Take that. And then the turn starts. So now we have our 3 AP. So getting a shot off early does mean that you get an advantage. Alright, so he's down. And then we can also shoot her. You can shoot people in the legs. So I think that might also be a big difference, actually. I think you can hit enemies with status effects depending on where you shoot. So maybe shoot in the head, it'll do the same amount of damage, but then it might blind them or something. Like that. They're now immobilized. I don't know how immobilized. But hopefully quite immobilized. Because yeah, if that's just one less MP, they might be able to just walk up to us and nosh us. Which, I hope not. I hope not. That would be rubbish. And I don't think we can turn around either. So, okay, good, they can't move at all. Brilliant. Do I want to keep shooting? 0% hit chance. Oh, wait, what? Okay, that doesn't seem to be updating properly. The thing at the top right. That's okay. Let's... Do I just use more bullets? I really don't want to use all my bullets. Are they still going to be immobilized? Alright, well now they are. So now, I'm going to try moving here. And then, I mean, it's AP to sneak. I can move forward with MP, stab them once, and then backtrack, but then they might not be immobilized on the next turn. You can see their damage is quite high. We have 50 health, they can do up to 12 damage with their scratch, which is scary. So, alright, I'm going to shoot one more time. Yeah, we should be able to do 10 damage with that knife next turn. So yeah, they're not immobilized again. They're only immobilized for a turn if you do that. So yeah, go with the combat knife. Go with the combat knife. Alright, that doesn't seem to work properly. Here we go. Start stabbing. Whoops, hit him in the body by accident. In the legs. There we go. Probably should have ended with the head, but I don't know. I don't really know if it does prevent them getting up. That's just a theory. A game. Let's move into this room. Alright, enemy over there, enemy over there. Okay, so one thing we do need to do is we need to reload this. We have 9 shots left. So she's got 12 health, which is going to be quite easy to kill her. So I am going to sneak. We're going to sneak up behind her. Oh my god, there's a lot of them in here. There's a lot of them in here. Ooh. Yeah, then I'm going to stab her. Lots. That was a crit. Good. So she's dead. Now we can change back to the gun, where we can shoot. That guy in the leg. And how much health does he have? 18. I mean, they've got 24. Okay, that'll do. And then I'm going to move... Let's see, they go like 1, 2, 3 maybe, and then attack. So maybe I want to move here. They might go like 1... I don't know, maybe I'm fine. I'm going to walk all the way over here. Screw it. That'll do. So he can't move, he can't move. Hopefully we can just get a bunch of shots into them. They can't move that far. They can't move that far, it looks like. Okay, in that case... now that she's in the way, that one's going to have to move the long way around. So I'm just going to immobilize. That didn't immobilize. Now it's immobilized. And then... God, we've barely done any damage to them. We shot them twice. Basically no damage. Hang on. We've done 4 damage. We've done 4 damage. Did we just miss that first shot? I didn't realise. Because somehow we've done 4 damage in 2 attacks. Even though the minimum damage is 3. So we should have at least done 6. That's kind of weird. I think we must have missed and I didn't realise. Dodged. Crap. Alright, so we just need to, like, kill this guy to bits. And yeah, he's going the long way around. I don't know how good that's going to be. So let's shoot them in the legs. Brilliant. And then, God, do I start stabbing? Do I start stabbing? I mean, there's much more critical chance. So getting that, that first shot off, you know, like the sneak attack with a knife, I think is the way to go. I think that's the way to go. We're not about to kill him in one attack. He is going to attack us. Unless I mobilize him. I don't want to use all my ammo. I'm using so much. I'm using so much ammo. And yet, I need to use it. He didn't get immobilized. He didn't get immobilized. Oh, he is immobilized. I didn't see the thing. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh, Jesus. Alright, you know what? Maybe I will just use all my ammo. Bloody hell. There's a high crit chance. It's only 5% crit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand this game. But it's fine. Did we get him? I don't think we did. We need to reload. That costs an AP. God, this is frightening. We're just rolling really low on damage here. Like, really low. Oh, he wasn't mobilized. They're going to start swarming me now. Alright. Let's start stabbing. You know what? Throw a Molotov. And then she'll walk through it too. And they'll walk through it. Alright, we're doing it. Okay, that's really good. And then, keep shooting. If I can immobilize him. Actually, I don't want to immobilize him. I want him to move forward. Because I want them to go through the fire. So actually... Oh, we killed him? I didn't want to kill him. Alright, well that's all we got. Now let's see. You know what? They're taking a lot of damage. But they did give us a good nibbling there. Oh my god, there's another? You know what? I'm sure I went through here once. You know, in my first playthrough I went through here and I swear there weren't 1,000 enemies. I didn't think there were. Alright, now she can be mobilized. That's hilarious. She just needs to get stabbed. Let's just stab. We can finish her off with a stab. Or not. Okay, hopefully the fire will damage it before. Okay, good. And yet they're down 2. Okay, they're taking a little longer to get in. I don't know how long this is going to last. That is potentially a problem. Okay, burning damage got him. He did get to nibble us. Please don't nibble me. Also, it says we have 50 out of 50 hit points, which we don't. That's a fib. It's fibbing. Okay. Stab him in the head a bunch, I guess? I don't like this guy has so much health. Yeah, he's going to be able to attack us again. So we do have a heal. And there is a heal in this room, actually. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Oh boy. So we took some damage, but you know what? I feel like that could have gone a lot worse. But yeah, I think there's a heal in here. There's a water cooler, I think. Yep, up there. So you can heal yourself at the water cooler. So, Officer Victoria Guzman. Statement. I'm Dr. Tiago Schultz, Director of Investigations at Eugenesis Labs. I need immediate protection. I know something that powerful people will do anything to keep hidden. You don't understand. They're already following me. This recording proves it. And if we don't stop them, there will be no one left to tell the story. The subject shows clear signs of extreme paranoia and imminent danger. The evidence will be secured in the evidence vault. Schultz will remain in the isolation cells under witness protection protocol pending interrogation. So we need to get to the interrogation cells. Presumably. The same day as the incident. So Tiago knew who was responsible? We'll have to find out. According to the statement, they took him to the interrogation room and then the isolation cells. The recording might give us more clues. Check the evidence vault as well. Alright, well, we're going to check everything. I think that might be one of them, though, and I think it's locked. Yeah. Electronic lock. Sure. And you can see there is an objective through there, too. Now. So there's a, I don't think someone's tinkering with their car nearby, so I could just hear like bow, wow, wow. And I was like, is that like ambient noise? The ambient music in this game is really interesting. What is that? Like someone's like smashing a bin? No, it's just someone messing with their car outside. I thought it was just ambient noise. It was freaking me out. I don't know if the mic picked any of it up though. But yeah, it was scary. So I'm still sneaking. Do I want to use this yet? Sure. So it didn't completely heal us. I think it has additional charges, but I don't want to use them all. I don't want to use all of them. Also, I really don't want to use all of our bullets, and we've used a lot of bullets. Well, saying that, we still got 20? I guess that's not too bad. But that will change over time. How much health have you got? 45? That's too much health. Well, I guess we're using Johnny Bullets. What's his name? Hit chance saying 0. Okay, it's actually 80. Dodged. He's immobilized. And just shoot him in the body. Take that, your body. Hungry comes from your body. Let's I'm not going to mobilize him, because he won't be able to reach me this turn. Come on, man. You can't dodge all my shots. You jerk. Alright. Now, we should have better chance to hit him anyway. Still saying 0. 90%. There we are. Is he immobilized? I can't tell. Not sure if it immobilized him. That did. That did. God, that is so many bullets. We've used 10 bullets on this guy. It's a lot of bullets. And that did not immobilize him. I am not going to reload. I'm going to equip my knife. And I'm going to hide in this corner. Can I actually hide in that corner? Maybe. Just maybe. He might be able to reach us. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to step forward and start stabbing. Come on. It's got 2 health left. Damn it. And I can't sneak away. So they take attacks of opportunity if you move. And I can't retreat to a position where he's not going to be able to attack me. So I basically have to just let him attack me. Oh, it was a crit? You jerk. You 2 health jerk. Well, we got the little swine. But, like, clearly there's important stuff here. And up there. Okay, Chief, we've updated the security code to access the evidence vault. The new code is 210708. Please don't forget it again. So, that, I think... Yeah, that stays in our journal, I believe. So, yeah. There you go. And I think that's a medkit. Yeah, nice. Good news. Okay. That still looks like it's interactable, but it's not. I love the graphics in this, though. That, like, faux PlayStation 1 vibe. Do you know what it feels like? It feels like... not quite with the character models. They got this, like, cartoon... This almost, like, comic booky shading thing on them. That actually feels a bit more like Deus Ex, actually, the way they've shaded this stuff. But the general vibe here is like if they did Vagrant Story. Right, if they used, like, Vagrant Story's art style to make Resident Evil 2. Vagrant Story is pretty niche. It's a pretty niche game. Not many people played it, but it was really interesting. Really interesting game. I absolutely loved it, but would never complete it because its mechanics were really, really quite dense and confusing and sort of irritating, but gorgeous, gorgeous game. Alright, well, I'm sneaking. He's got 24 health. There's a guy up there too, but I think we can do some good damage here. Okay. I guess we're just going to keep stabbing and hope this will work. You know, it's saying critical... Oh no, 8%. I thought it said 8 times. And the fact that it might inflict bleed. I don't know, I think some of the UI is a little bit confused in this game. So unfortunately, he is going to get to chew on us. I was really hoping we had a crit on that early attack. You know, should I have gambled on that? Probably not. It's okay. We got a couple of medkits. This room... I think... Yep, it's a safe room. Let's look at the TV. TV. Whoa. Huh? I've never seen a TV before. Okay, pistol ammo. Marvellous. Another medkit. Amazing. Can't reach it. Yeah, there's a thing in the way. Cool. And then this. This right here. Would you like to save your progress? Yes, please. Yay! So yeah, it's a little, I say little. It's kind of unusually little, actually. Like, I can't remember... Yeah, I think this is badly sized. I think this is supposed to be a bit bigger because or is he supposed to be gigantic? I don't know. But that does not look like an old CRT screen. That does. This does not. This should be, like, pretty big. No, I don't know, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that isn't too far off what they used to look like. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Who cares? I can't tell how big this guy's supposed to be. But then the doors are pretty massive compared to him too, so I don't know. Who can say? Who can say? I wonder if those are the developers. What do you think? Think those are the developers? Or just random picture they found of a bunch of people in police uniforms? Same with that one. Oh, hello there. Hello there. We never reloaded our weapon, did we? Sure didn't. That's... You know what? We have 10 more bullets. So... Although he's not got that much health. So I'm going to let him get closer. I'm going to shoot him once in the legs. You know. For fun. And that was a crit. Excellent. That's all I wanted. I'll do that. I'm going to walk up close to him. And I'm going to move forward. Stab him in the head. And stab him in the head some more. Brilliant. Textbook. This isn't ideal, is it? Doesn't seem ideal. And then the zombie dogs jump in through the window. God, I hope not. So, okay, that's what we've explored so far. There's still a lot of other stuff, but we do have 2 things that we can heal at. We need to get in that door. So this, I haven't worked out how to use a combination of that. I think the combination might be... Oh, it's for a safe, isn't it? That's the chief's office. Yeah, I think I've gotten this far before. I didn't play that much, and it was a week ago, so, you know, my bad. Oh, yes, I remember this room. Yeah, this is frightening, actually. I might be able to sneak into this room, though. Maybe. I might be able to just, like, attack some stuff and then leave. You know? I don't know if their position's reset. I never checked. It could be that they end up queued up here and I walk back in and get mauled by 10 guys. That wouldn't be ideal. I don't know if he'll see me if I go there. A little frightening. Oh boy. We did just save it, though. So, you know, there is that. It's locked by code. Okay. Can I go to my inventory, but I can't click on... Oh, I can click on journal. Good. So, 210, 708. So, 210, 708. It's unlocked now. Hot diggity daffodil. Is that another save point? This is the evidence locker, right? Okay. Distinct lack of zombies in here. But then I guess it did have a code, so why would there be? Tiago's cassette. And there is a transcription, which is jolly handy. We don't need to actually find where to plug this in, so that's nice. Cassandra Stravos. Brothers, the last chain is broken. Jade Shroud completes the circle. Okay, so this makes me think that there's it's not just a crazy like eugenics, you know, some weird genetic virus or something that's been sent out. It looks like there's some necromancy involved potentially, which is kind of fun. The promise whispered at the dawn of this city is now fulfilled. Oh, is this city built on, like, ancient Indian burial grounds or something? Male voice 1. No fire, no grave shall bind us. We drink of the fruit that defies all ends. Male voice 2. A century ripens to this hour. That's the other male voice I can do. The harvest is ready. The world will not resist the taste. Today begins the true experiment. Several voices in unison. Ordos maltera venidra. Which, now that I've said that out loud... a ghost is going to haunt me, so that's fun. But don't say it out loud. What does Ordos Malthera Venidra mean? No idea. I'll look into it. So after a quick Google, I found out that Google doesn't exist yet because it's 1993. Damn. Control room key. Ooh, that might be this one. By the detective's office, right? That feels like where that would probably maybe be. And yeah, this is the room that I decided not to walk through. So I think I might try and get over here first. Because there might be something cool in there. Like a big gun. And I can come back. Because yeah, we did, no, we found pistol ammo. Oh, damn it, they saw me. They saw me with their zombie eyes. Alright. Let's shoot you then. In the leg. Alright, brilliant. Love to see it. Love to see it. Anyone else? No one else. Not great odds to hit from here, you know. Well, 85, if it works. Come on. He dodged that one, of course he did. You know what? You know what? I'm out of here. Oh, we don't have enough AP. That's fine. He can't move, so... I was going to go ahead and leave. Oh my god. I really want to come back with a Molotov cocktail. Now let's see. Does anything... follow me? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, good. Is that guy going to come back and nibble me? No, he's not. Alright, this is fine. And yeah, I'm still going to sneak. I'm still going to sneak, guys. Game's spooky. Game is spooky. There's lots of ghouls. Okay, let's check this place out. There's an electronic lock. Key doesn't work there. Damn. Alright, so, I mean, I should probably explore that area, but we haven't gone out through here yet. The garden is too scary. But we haven't gone into this area yet. That's the where the interrogation room is. So we can't go through the save area room, currently, because that's blocked. I say currently, probably forever. Also, can we see how much health we have somewhere? Don't know. Oh, and key items have a separate thing. Which is actually like the least Resident Evil thing ever. Usually it's like, oh, can I hold this gun that stops me getting eaten by zombies? Or... okay, this is actually... this is the room that we would have come in through the entrance. So we started the game here. And then we went into the waiting room rather than into the lobby. Weird that the waiting room and the lobby are like separate, use separate entrances. You have to go outside to go into the, like, presume we go to the lobby and they say, oh, just wait, go back outside. That seems really weird. Whatever, I didn't invent police stations. Thank you. So we have a lot of those. So I feel less scared about... what the hell is that? Oh, it's a flag. It's a flagpole that fell down. But, like, presumably this is the city's flag, but it looks like Ecuador or something. Are we in Ecuador? I don't think we're in Ecuador. Alright, so we could go out one of these doors. I mean, I think we want to go through this way, but also... oh, hang on. Oh, that tries to go to the back room. That's the other... okay, sure. Break room, sorry. I'm going to peek through these doors first. I want to see what's in these. Oh, are these just the... is these the bathrooms? Well, if it isn't the bathroom, someone made an awful mess in here. Right, let's shoot this guy. Take that, your legs. Ha ha ha, nerd. Sweet. That went very well. Alright, brilliant. Hi. Hi there. Oh no. I am going to probably just shoot him to finish him off. And then I think we just start stabbing her to death. But I can't afford to have him show up. So that's a pain. But we have a huge amount of medkits. We actually have an absurd amount of medkits. So I think I can just, like, afford to, you know... ooh, bleed. Bleed actually hit. Ow. And I like that bleed takes place at the start of a turn, too. There we go. Brilliant. Cool. What was I saying? Something. Who cares? Yeah, we can brawl. We have a ludicrous amount of medkits. Wow! Love that noise. Yeah, maybe we could have taken a bit more damage first, but I wasn't sure how much they heal. Does it say? Restores partial health. Yeah, see? And cleanse all status effects. Okay, so if we get poisoned or start bleeding or something, we're going to need these as well. If we're, like, really damaged or not. So we've got to be careful there. I'm sorry about last night, Sandy. I wasn't in my right mind. I've tried to reach you, but the lines are down. The captain ordered all doors sealed and no one gets in or out. I love you, Sandy. I'll do everything I can to get you out of here and to get out of here and see you again. Do you think maybe he was starting to get a bit zombie-ish, so he got a bit like, you know, a bit aggressive, and he just is, you know, Sandy now just thinks he's a big pervert, but actually it was just because the zombie virus was getting to him, or maybe he's just a big pervert. Staying locked in here was their doom. Ah. Pistol ammunition. Okay. Okay. 8 is a number. You know? It's not bad. Not bad. You know, I feel like 20 is like the amount of ammo we should have, right? If we're over 20, then great. If we're under 20, then yeah, we might struggle in a brawl. Hello there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip this. Right, we're going to shoot him in the leg. He's going to get immobilized, and then I'm going to sneak away. He doesn't get an attack of opportunity if I do that. And now I can walk towards him and stab him 3 times. I'm a little worried the stabbing isn't quite going to do it, but you know what? 7 damage? Screw it. I'll attack him 3 times. He's got a friend! He's got a friend! I hate it when they do that. Alright, let's start stabbing. Oh god, is that a 3rd voice I can hear, or is that his? Alright, and then... Alright, we're just using this to kneecap people, okay? Alright, that didn't quite do it, but that's okay. Okay, I can still move away. He's got a little more health than the other guy, you know? Damn it. Okay, we did mobilize him on the 3rd shot, but that feels a bit weak. Alright, much better. Much better. The next turn, I'll go in for the stabbing. Yeah. If that's the thing, right? I'm always going to skip a turn if they're mobilized and I can walk in. That way I get to attack them with 3 AP, right? That's my thought here. So even though I'm not using all my AP on the previous turn, it doesn't matter because the enemy isn't either, right? So it's just about being able to go in with sort of max damage there. Oh, please get 4 again. Okay, good. Good. Still, that is a lot of ammo we used there. We used another 7 shots. Bummer. Right, how are things looking anyway? We've got to go... Okay, so we haven't gone through this door or that one. Does that go into the garden? No. Yes, that does. That goes into the garden. I don't want to be messing with the garden. Garden's scary. Hate the garden. And does this one just go back into... No, that goes into an additional room where there's an interrogation room. So this we do need to go through. Nope, apparently not this one. This is a safe room. And that's blocked. It does seem that like every safe room is literally a break room. Which, you know, I just find so joyous. That's so good. That's very cool. Alright, so I don't know how much more of this game there is. But we are going to save our progress. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to end the episode here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to save it in the break room. I do love the fact that all these break rooms have a couple of doors, and it's almost like knowing a door is blocked. It encourages you to then go, oh, well, if that door's blocked from the other side, then it means there must be a way around. In fact, that is something that it says if you try and open the door. It says, oh, it's blocked from the other side. I just haven't tried the doors. I just keep ending up on the correct side of these. But it does encourage you to try and find your way around. It's too much of a, you know, a tease, basically. You're like, well, it must be good then. So it does encourage you to basically follow the map around to get to the safe rooms. So it does kind of signpost the safe rooms in a way that I think is actually quite clever. So that I like. That I like. There's a lot of things about this game I like. I mean, yeah, some of the UI and things is a bit funny. The fact that HP doesn't update, the fact that you always have to sort of swap between body parts for it to actually tell you the accuracy. There's some weird jank in there. But as a proof of concept, this is really cool, and I am going to play another episode. I want to try and get to the end of this demo. Because, yeah, I think it's really cool. I think more games need to exist like this, where they just go, what if beloved thing, but different? And I think that's cool. It's so fun. It really, like, plucks up my nostalgia strings. And it probably will for a lot of you guys too, but also for a lot of you guys, you might just be like, what the hell is this crappy graphics rubbish? No, this is beautiful, and shut up. Brilliant. I'm glad we could agree. There is some more water to drink here too, so we actually have a lot more options for healing as well as all this. I think we can just get, like, real violent with the knife. You know? But I still think if we're in a crowded area like the garden and we end up, like, surrounded by, like, 3 or 4 zombies, we're dead. We're so screwed. Also, I just realised our current main goal is lorem ipsum, which is very funny. That's hilarious. Is that really... That's it, is it? I mean, it's not lorem ipsum, though. Why is it saying it there? What on earth? That's very funny. Anyway, demo, guys. It's a demo. Very early demo, clearly. But it plays really well. It does play... Meme. Developer's dog, perhaps? Talking versus the tip. Talking is the tip. Stress prevention tips. Talking is the tip. That's a good tip. It's a good tip. It's a good tip. Tell everyone about your Warhammer collection. Then you'll feel better. Oh, hang on a minute. There's an enemy there. There's an enemy there. Spooky. You know what? It's locked. The sign says firing range. The firing range? There might be ammo or weapons we could use. Or fire. See if you can find a way in. Presumably through here. But, I don't, maybe not, actually. Maybe you have to go through the garden and jump in through the window. That could be fun. You alright, mate? You alright? He's holding a card. It's Scully. No, it's not Scully. It's Mulder. It's not Mulder. Okay. So. Hang on a minute. If that's an ID... If that's an ID, it's for security. So this will probably... The back is labeled control room. That'll probably let us in that place what we couldn't get into. Over here. That'll probably get us into this bit. Amazing. Also, we still haven't actually looked at those cells yet. And I think we were supposed to check out the cells, but we also want to get in there, don't we? And we haven't been through that door yet, so we don't know what's through here yet. There's still a lot to explore. Which I enjoy. Ooh. Bullet. Oh. I was hoping I'd sneak up to him. Although that's a pretty good start. Amazing. Alright, let's see what's through here. Oh. Spoopy. I mean, zombie around the corner, right? There's a zombie around the corner. Although it doesn't seem to have spotted us yet. It didn't say, combat started. Which is how it says that. Oh, let's start the battle. Yeah, he hadn't spotted us. Well, that's jolly handy, isn't it? Oh, he's already immobilized. But he still needs to take a bit of damage, doesn't he? So, I think I will just keep shooting him in the legs, because I'm mean like that. Okay, 16 health. Still doesn't quite seem enough to take him down with a knife. But then we do have so much health. You know what? We're just going to get stabby, alright? We're going to get stabby. And this is going to go great. Let's just stab him in the eyes. Cut him in the eyes. That was a quote from Adventure Time, of all things. I know, you don't expect that to be where you get the line, cut him in the eyes. And yet, here we are. So that did also seem to use movement, as well as AP, which is interesting. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi, fella. How are you today? His head just exploded. He's not coming back. He's not coming back. And we got 5 ammo, which I think we just picked up the bullets that went through his legs and we put them back in our gun again. That's not how guns work, silly. Silly. So that didn't really gain us much. That didn't really gain us much at all. Did it gain us anything? No, we used 4 bullets. So, we're 1 bullet up. Perfect. Love to see it. Love to see it. Very economical. It's locked from the other side. How dare it? I need to keep the firing range. You sure do, buddy. Right, so, we can't go through any of this area, so we're going to have to go to the security area, I think, up here. I mean, it might be worth poking our head into the garden, see if we could, like, kill a couple before running off, and then we can go into the other doorway and see if they did spawn over this way. Think that's a good idea? I think it is. And there's 2 bodies there. That's interesting. Yeah, we've been in through both of these. One was the break room. And so there's no ink ribbons. So, so you can save it as often as you like. Which, honestly, I think is fine. I think is fine, especially in a tactics game. Is she new? I don't remember actually seeing her there. But I might have just been, like, really unobservant. Maybe? You'd think I'd notice the body, but then it's quite hard to see them when there's just sort of crap everywhere, and it's quite dark if you're looking from this angle. Yeah, I'm not sure I would have noticed her. I'm not sure I would have noticed her. Oh, there's a guy there. Okay. Didn't get a crit. Lame. At least he's dead. And then we can equip this and shoot her in the legs. And she's immobilized. Excellent. And then we can walk back to the door. Or do we want to walk like here? Okay, there's another one there. There's... I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But that seems all kinds of wrong. Also, hang on a minute. Are these rocks? I've been assuming these are rocks, but seeing as how they're all spread around this weird thing, I'm thinking these might be eggs. That looks like eggs over there too. They could just be mushrooms. Oh, or bowls that were on a table. Never mind. Anyway, we're doing great. They're immobilized. Oh god, there's one there too. Another one there. And another one there. And that one's on the ground still. That's a bit nuts. Alright, let's fire a pistol. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the plan is. I'd quite like to immobilize them so I can deal with them, but I'm not going to kill them in one turn. Is the problem. And if I do, then he's just going to run in as well. Dodged. Alright, immobilized and immobilized. Excellent. And then I can move to here. That one's going to run in. But I should be able to move there, finish that with stabbing, and then run over this way. In the next turn? Maybe? God, look at all this. But yeah, I think definitely leaving through this way is the way to go. I could just shoot a bunch and then leave. Although, oh, we're not that close to the door, are we? Alright, I'd need to immobilize that one. So I can get through on the next turn. Critical? Now we just shoot them in the body? We might just kill them. Oh, that's not bad. Hopefully I can finish off 2 of them, then we will have killed 3 in the garden. That one's going to walk in, but they won't get close enough to be a threat. So that's okay. Hopefully I can just kill these 2. Again, it'll be 3 shots, which is a bummer, but... Oh crap, we need AP to open this, don't we? We need 3 AP. Ooh, we're going to get shot once. Or we're going to get gnawed on once, unless we just shoot them in the legs. Dodged. Alright. Well, now that... I mean, those 2 are both up. There'll be a while to get over here, though, but... 12 health on one of them? Isn't too bad. If I retreat this way, then I can kill these 2 and then outrun those 2 on the next turn. We are going to have to reload, though, this turn, I think. Well, actually, I could just stab her to death. And they didn't move because they were immobilized, so... am I going to end up just killing all of these? Just because? I'm thinking maybe. I'm thinking I might. I'm thinking I might. Reload. Oh, and, whip. And now I have no points left to spend. 1, 2, 3. He might attack me. If I move here, he won't be able to reach, but she will. I can just let her attack, knowing I can then retreat whenever I like. Well, can I? Maybe not. Arr. Oh, he's a bit slow. They're both a bit slow, actually. So... I mean, I'd love to be able to walk him around, but in this... Oh, damn it. In this, like, enclosed area, I don't think I can. I think he will be able to reach me. I think he will be able to reach me. One of them or the other will, so... Ouch. Oh, did they both? Woohoo, there's another one coming. Yep, I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye. Still hear him. Right. Not bad. Not bad, actually. Are we gonna go into the safe room again? Oh, hang on. This is the one. No, back this way. Wow, once you click, it really commits, does it? Alright, back to the break room. We can use the water cooler to heal up. And then I'm going to walk through there. Okay, we healed. You know what? I'm going to save it too. So we have 49 health by the looks of it. Yep. So yeah, I'm going to go back out here. And I want to see if they're now by the door. I want to see if that's permanent. Because if it is, we can go through the other door, you see. Yeah, they're here. Ow, ow. Oh no. Well, that stings. Bye. Let's see if there's any more water. And I know it would have made more sense to check the other door first. And I know it also... Oh. Well, that's... I can quit to title and then load from there, I guess. There's no load button. That's fine. I just wanted to check. To see what the rules of the game were, you see. Cool. Now, we've been through here. I think we grabbed everything. Although, did we really look in this corner very well? No. Do you know what's weird? Oh, hello. Hello, fella. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure in the first time I played this game, there was a zombie here. I don't know if that was one of these guys. Maybe that was her that came around the corner? But because I think it might be duplicating the bodies. At times. I think possibly because we loaded the game up. I'm not sure. But you see what I mean? They come back to life, but they're kind of easy to deal with. Like I mentioned that in the first one. Like, do you maybe have to get them in the head and then they won't come back? And then if they do, like, does it matter? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, also, I did mention, it will say that the door is blocked from the other side. Here we go. I can't open it. Something must be blocking it from the other side. Okay, so we need to go through there. But more importantly, we need to go here. But do we want to yet? We still want to go there, but that's like a side thing, right? So we still need to go to the interrogation room and the isolation cell. So the and then side goals is the firing range, which honestly feels to me like there'll be like a boss or something there. Although weirdly, you can't get in there through here. So how do we get into the firing range? That's interesting. You know what it is? Oh no, that's the isolation cells. Oh. I thought that would be here, but I guess that's over there. Huh. So yeah, we still don't know where I guess the interrogation rooms be the other cells that we sort of ignored. I'm not sure. Oh, and this is also blocked from the other side, so...